mouth shut until spoken to. As far as that goes for you, Chrome Dome, you're fired. Get out of my ring. Shut up. Yeah, go on. Get out of my ring. Out, down. Fetch, boo-boo, fetch. Good dog. First of all, like I said, shut up if y'all on cable TV, y'all know real talent. But now y'all live in Silicaga, so it don't matter. Now, as I said a couple of weeks ago, I was embarrassed by an old man. And then, shut up. So, tonight I came to whatever y'all call this stinking town. I call it a bunch of backwater hillbilly rednecks, but anyway. I'll slap your strap sideways. Keep your mouth shut too. Now, I'm here for one reason and one reason only. And that's to take the championship belt from an old man that should have been retired a long time ago when Moses let him off the boat.
Well, thank goodness for that. Mike Jackson finally shutting Johnny Rage up. TJ, I don't think I can bear another word of Johnny.
Absolutely not. I was really getting tired of it myself. If Jackson wasn't going to come out, I was going to come out and do something about it.
I'd like to see that, TJ, but thankfully the Southern Heavyweight Champion's on his way out right now. Mike Jackson and TJ, there's pretty much nothing that Mike hasn't done in the world of professional wrestling. He's the current Southeastern Wrestling Champion. He's held the SCW Alabama Cruiserweight title, SCW Junior Heavyweight title 2 times. He's held the Peach State Wrestling Alliance Southern Cruiserweight title. He's had rivalries with the greats like Jake Roberts, the Midnight Express, and of course Nature Boy Ric Flair. All the time when the NWA World Champion Ric Flair would come through Birmingham, Mike Jackson would normally be the one to challenge him for that NWA World Heavyweight Championship.
Absolutely. Jackson has clashed with some of the greats. He's got a very storied history in the wrestling business. He's one of the most accomplished workers in the state of Alabama.
And certainly coming out to cheer from this crowd. They love Mike, and Mike has always been a fan favorite here in the Birmingham area and the state of Alabama. Is pretty much just a good old boy and really relates well to the fans here in Silicaga.
Absolutely. I believe this is his hometown.
Oh goodness. Rage got it started. Jackson got in the ring, and Rage wasn't going to waste time. Rage.
Mike Jackson!
It's very well documented that Jackson and Rage have had a long history with each other. Nice back body drop from Jackson, but these two can't stand each other. Clothesline Rage all the way out to the floor. And Jackson already on the offensive tope through the top and middle ropes to the outside, and Jackson's getting this one started off early.
Neither men wasting any time to get at each other's throat. Like you said, they've got a long rivalry, a long-standing rivalry. Mike Jackson and Johnny Rage have clashed numerous times in the past, and you can tell a lot of that going on right now. Neither man wanting to hold back at all. Very visceral contest already.
Oh, look out. Oh, nice uppercut by Action Mike Jackson. Oh, he's got the chair. Oh, my goodness. He's got the chair, and referee not going to let anything. Well, apparently he's going to let him just go at it right now on the outside here. Jackson's asking the crowd if they want him to use that chair, kick to the gut. Look out! Look out! Oh my gosh!
Now, if you ask me, that's deplorable behavior from a veteran like Mike Jackson. I mean, this isn't a hardcore match, and he's taking a chair to the man. I mean, we haven't even been in action less than 2 minutes, and he's already bringing it out like that. I mean, I guess that just goes to show you the hatred and the disdain each man has for one another.
Well, I guess the ref's going to let anything go. The bell has rung. We're underway, and Rage shoots him off. Jackson, oh, nice counter. Throwing Rage right to the mat, and Rage bailing out. Probably the smart thing to do right there. Get himself out of harm's way. He's been overwhelmed, and he's been overwhelmed pretty early in this matchup.
Yeah, since the onset, it looks like the offensive end has been all Jackson.
Jackson will not let Rage into the ring, and Referee Terry Hudgens trying to keep Jackson back to allow Johnny Rage to get into the ring. Rage asking Hudgens to get Jackson back, really almost demanding of him to get him back. And Jackson just trying to get this crowd fired up here in Sylacauga. And Rage again backing up and breaking the referee's count. Maybe not the smartest thing right now.
Rage is just trying to buy as much time as he can. He took a lot of punishment from Jackson at the beginning of this match. A chair shot, a dive to the outside, a vicious clothesline.
Wait a minute. Jackson has a mic.
You're out here running that big fat mouth. Let me tell you something. You better look around. This is our town, and we're going to make all the noise we want to make.
Well, Jackson getting the crowd fired up as expected.
And I know what you need. You need a good old-fashioned war. A good old-fashioned Sylacauga butt kicking, and you're fixing to get one.
Harsh words from Jackson to Rage.
Gotta keep it PG here, folks.
And we're going to make all the noise we want to make right here.
Jackson has no interest in keeping anything PG. He's just ready for a fight.
Well, Rage now hesitantly coming up to the ring apron, and Jackson's going to bring him in the hard way and flip him into the ring, and Rage has nowhere to go now but into the corner, and Jackson's going to make use of that. Irish whip is countered by Rage. Rage coming hard and caught Jackson's feet. Oh, nice chop to the back, and Jackson's helpless. Oh, maybe not. Nice kick, nice counter there.
Jackson's not putting up with it.
Innovative offense by Mike Jackson, and nice job there. Dodging Rage's baseball slide, knocking him into the mat, and Rage ducks a clothesline. Jackson getting out of the power slam attempt, back elbow to the chin, knocks Rage to the floor.
He's just too fast for him, man.
Looks like it. Action Jackson's been in this business for many decades, and certainly the experience a plus, and has not lost that quickness that has helped him so much to win so many titles over his long career.
Absolutely not. 63 years old, moves like a 23-year-old. Action Mike Jackson.
Yeah, we could stand to see some wrestlers in as good a shape as Mike Jackson. Amazing stamina, amazing quickness, amazing agility.
Yeah, there are workers a third of the age of Mike Jackson that can't move nearly as fast.
Oh, wait a minute. Rage got in Hudgens' face, and Hudgens shoved Rage down. He will not take that in his ring here tonight. Hudgens is known for being a little confrontational when wrestlers get in his face.
Absolutely not. Hudgens won't put up with anyone's trash.
Two circling each other. Hudgens telling him to wrestle, and Rage not really wanting any part of it. He's not liking the way this match has gone. Collar and elbow tie-up. Arm wringer by Jackson, countered by Rage into the mat. Nice kip up by Jackson. He counters into his own arm wringer. Now shot off into the ropes by Rage. Back elbow to Jackson. Jackson's in the ropes. Rage coming off and thrown over. Nope, held himself on the apron. Ooh, nice shoulder to the gut. Maybe looking for it. Nope, no, went over. Going for that power slam. Yes, this time he actually got him. Going for a second one. Nope, Jackson counters. And a reverse DDT by Jackson onto the mat, and wow, what a sequence of moves right there. Jackson coming out on the better end of that, and Rage is back in the corner. He's telling him to get away, and he's in the ropes. Jackson's going to have to stay back.
Rage is begging for mercy.
Rage looking, but he will not get any from Jackson. Again, these two have long-standing history, and Rage bailing out.
Jackson telling Rage, 63-year-old man just whooped your tail.
Well, he's not wrong there. Rage getting back in the ring, and Hudgens again mouthing off. Both men mouthing off at each other. Again, collar and elbow tie-up. Jackson gets the headlock and takes him over.
I'll tell you, I honestly think that Mike Jackson's got Rage out of it. He's spending more time fussing at the referee than worrying about his opponent. I really don't see how wise that is. He's not doing himself any favors.
A lot of mental games being played by Jackson. Shot off the ropes by Rage. Shoulder tackle by Jackson. Make a second shoulder tackle by Jackson into a cover. Nope, no count. And a headlock takeover. Back to the mat they go. And Jackson looking to control the pace of this match. And so far it's been a nice mix-up of fast, heavy action and then slowing it down when he feels like. He is completely controlling the tempo.
Yeah, it looks like Jackson's running a clinic on Rage. He's really not had much offense at all. Jackson just seems to be out wrestling him at every turn. Jackson
right now getting this crowd behind him, getting them to chant for him. And Rage very smart to keep the shoulder off the mat to avoid a pinfall situation. Getting back to his knee. Now up to the feet. And still in that headlock position, but shooting Jackson off the ropes. Another shoulder tackle by Jackson. Up and over. Looking for a hip toss. No, Jackson counters. Can't get Rage over. Shot to the gut. And goes back over. And this time he gets him over with the hip toss. Very good job by Jackson there to get him over. And another headlock takeover. And again, got to be frustrating to Rage. This is the third time he's been in this position.
Absolutely. He's been shut down at every time. Honestly, at this point, I think Rage's best option is to try to rely on his size and his youth and his strength to try to just get over Jackson's extreme wrestling ability.
Seems like he's tried that approach, but Jackson has beaten him at every turn so far. He's had counters for Rage the entire time, and with how many times these two have wrestled, you got to believe that was the case coming in.
I know, they may be coming to a point where Rage just needs to accept he's wrestling against a better man.
Perhaps so. Rage, we all know Rage is not one to shy away from dirty tactics, and certainly Rage has got to be getting frustrated to the point where he might consider that. They're both back to their feet now. Rage shoots Jackson off the ropes. Oh, nice job. Oh, look for a second one. Oh, a little bit of an atomic drop there coming down. Jackson measuring it up. Clothesline, and he goes down. Rage in a bit of trouble again. Snapmare takeover. Into a nice leg drop. Just textbook from Jackson. This is just a wrestling clinic being put on by Action Mike Jackson, and a little bit of a little boots to the face there, a little dirty, but Jackson just giving Rage some of his moves back at times.
Yeah, I think he's honestly just showing him they can play just as dirty as Johnny Rage can.
Getting the arm wringer, looking at the crowd. He's got to be up to something right now. Oh, elbow right to the shoulder area.
Working the shoulder really well.
Oh, nice counter by Rage. Didn't want to go for a second one there. He does not want to feel that. Already, Jackson has just controlled most of this match, being Irish whipped by Rage now. Rage probably taking a little too much time for a man who's been taken down most of this match. And shoulder right into the post. And you would think with all the problems he's had in this match, he would have gone quicker with that.
Rage needs to focus. I think he's spending too much time worrying about playing to his ego than really trying to defeat his opponent.
Nice single-arm DDT by Jackson. It's obvious where the attention is focused now. It's on that left arm of Johnny Rage. Now got it locked up again. And looking at this crowd, and the crowd approves of Jackson right now on a stomp. I think he stomped on the hand there, on that right hand. Well, another arm wringer. Another elbow to the shoulder. Make it two. And again, he rings the arm. And we can tell that is the focus at this point. But, he got him with a power slam. Rage with a nice counter finally, but missed the elbow drop, and that's only going to hurt him on that left elbow.
Shutdown after shutdown after shutdown for Johnny Rage. He just can't overcome Mike Jackson's experience.
Here we go. What's Jackson thinking about going up to that top rope? He's got the arm. He's still got that left arm trapped. And a nice little arm wringer. He's up top now. He's walking the rope. He's all the way to one corner, now walking to a second corner.
A little finesse, a little showmanship from Action Mike Jackson. Now he's just showing off for the crowd.
You expect nothing less from the veteran. He's now gone to a third corner. And on the middle of the rope comes down across the shoulder, and that can only do more damage to Rage.
All the way around the world, walk every rope.
Oh, counter, atomic drop, Jackson into the corner. Nice Russian leg sweep coming out. Rage has finally gotten a little bit of momentum here, and maybe he can keep it up now.
This is it. This is the opportunity he's been waiting on this entire match, and he's spending all his time playing to the crowd. He's really got to get his mind in the game here.
Jackson has spent most of this match dominating, but Rage now has him where he wants him. Jackson in the ropes, chokehold. Hudgens trying to get Rage off, and Rage just doesn't seem to want to let go, and Hudgens nearly had to disqualify Rage there, but finally broke the chokehold in the ropes.
I think this is what you were referring to earlier, Aaron. Rage is frustrated. He is tired of dealing with Jackson and all his answers for every move he has. Now he's just resorting to beating the poor man.
Nice snake eyes there by Rage in the corner. Throwing him down on the turnbuckle. Got one, got two, and Jackson kicks out. Jackson's dominated most of this match. Not much damage done to him so far. I can't imagine Jackson's ready to throw in the towel just yet.
Absolutely not, honestly. A man of his experience and wrestling background, Rage needs to understand he's going to have to do more than that if he's going to score a pinfall in this match.
Look at Rage going up top. The big man, what's he thinking about here? This is not necessarily his forte, or at least to where you want him to have it. A nice leg drop, the guillotine leg drop. for the man who has the power advantage, not expecting him to go to the top rope, but he did hit the leg drop off the top, the nice guillotine, and Jackson's in big trouble. That's a lot of weight coming down across the throat. Here's the cover, 1, 2, and no, kick out.
A little bit of background for Johnny Rage. He was at one point the Southern Cruiserweight champion, so I know he's dealt with some high flyers in his time despite his size, so basically showing Mike Jackson that there's a little bit of unexpected moves in his repertoire.
Swinging neck breaker off the ropes for Rage, and Jackson's in trouble. Obviously, you're right. Rage, though, having faced Jackson so many of those times, has apparently picked up on some things and gotten him into his repertoire. Now cover 1, 2, and kick out. Not much of a kick out, just getting the shoulder up for Jackson at this point. He's starting to feel the effects of all these moves, and especially that leg drop coming down on him. Punch, illegal punches to the face. Referee admonishing him in the ropes. Reversal on the Irish whip. Look at this move. Oh!
Tremendous agility from the big man.
Rage with a springboard elbow off the ropes. Shades of a former WWE star Tajiri in his own right. And wow, you don't expect that from a man of Rage's size. Now granted, you know, a lot of people look bigger than Jackson with his size, but and maybe Rage's size is taken a little for granted in that he is maybe a little lighter than we expect, but he is so much bigger than Jackson that we expect more power moves and a headbutt off the top rope. Again, very surprising to see some of these aerial moves from Rage when he clearly has the power advantage.
Say what you want about Johnny Rage and his attitude, but if he would just get his head in the game and really focus, I think he could be a really major player.
I'm not sure what's going on. I think that's a choke with the knee, but Hudgens not saying anything. I don't know if he sees the choke or it's not a pinfall attempt. I'm not sure what that. I think it was a choke to the throat with the knee, but Hudgens apparently didn't see it.
I think at this point, it's pretty much understood this is honestly just a street fight. I mean, we've seen chair shots, blatant chokes. These men aren't here to wrestle. They're here to beat each other up.
Smashes Jackson's head into the turnbuckle, and now Rage has Jackson right in the middle of the ring. Rage taunting the crowd here in Silicon. Again, that's been a downfall for him in this match. He's got to be careful. He's got Jackson up for the scoop. What's he going to do with him here? Again, taunting the crowd and slams Jackson down. This time it does pay off, but again, he's got to watch his taunting. It's cost him a few times in this matchup, and Jackson just needs 1 second win to get back into this.
It's frustrating. Johnny Rage has everything he needs to make it in this business, but if he would just stop focusing on what the crowd thinks.
Oh my goodness, went for the Swanton bomb, that senton, that flipping senton, and missed, and Jackson hitting some elbows, uppercuts, clotheslines. My goodness, Rage is getting taken down, and again, we mentioned Jackson just needed 1 opening. Irish whip countered. Jackson counters into a neck breaker, and a nice neck breaker, going for cover. 1, 2. Got him, it's over. Got him with the neck breaker, and Jackson has won this matchup.
The winner and still Southeastern Pro Champion.
Johnny Rage looks like he doesn't even know what happened.
Johnny Rage put in a valiant effort, but Jackson moving out of the way of that flipping senton, and then getting right back into the matchup with some nice shots, some nice counters, and then finally getting the big counter with the finishing neck breaker.
Yeah,
and wait a minute. Stunner! Oh my gosh! Rage with a stunner on Jackson. What a sore loser.
The match is already over. What's the point of that?
Are you kidding me? Johnny Rage has hit Action Mike Jackson with a stunner in the post-match, and now he has the microphone. Great, we have to hear him again?
Oh man, I had you beat. You had to cheat to beat me and keep his belt.
What does he mean he cheated?
It was a street fight.
It was a pretty clean fight from Jackson.
But, mark my words, old man, next time we're in Silicaga, I'm going to take that belt, and I'm going to take your career.
Idle threats by Johnny Rage. I've heard many men say this to Jackson over the years. Jackson has persevered, but Jackson in bad way, clutching at his throat. That stunner very effective. Could have knocked a little wind out of Jackson.
Looks like he's okay. Ref's helping him to his feet.
Terry Hudgens looking over Mike Jackson to his feet now.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Action Mike Jackson.
And there you go.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was a really physical contest.
Man, I mean, well, Jackson.
I don't get to come very often, and my schedule is really, really full. But I'm going to tell you what, I wrestled in all over this country, all over the world, Puerto Rico, and everywhere there's been to wrestle. Got tapes back there with the Road Warriors, Ric Flair, Jake the Snake Roberts, and all. But I'm going to tell you something. I'm Alabama all the way, born and bred, and I'm happy to be home in Silicotta, Alabama. And I don't know when I can come back to Silicotta. But when I come back, Johnny Rage, if you can hear me in the sound of my voice, if you want some, all I can tell you, I'll probably be a year older. That'll give you a better chance. If you want some, you can come out here and get him some right now if he wants some right now.
Well, Jackson sending a message.
When somebody ain't looking, cheap shot somebody. How good are you man to man?
Let's throw it back to Jason Neal. We're going to have our next matchup. Wait a minute. We're going to go to the back real quick.
Tonight's TLC ACW American Championship Wrestling. We're in a TLC match. The New Religion, John Rare, the Angel of Death.
Talon.
And what we are going to do tonight is dismantle Spider Boudreaux.
Spider, you don't walk out of here tonight walking. We got you, what is it, the last 5 of the 6 matches we've been in? You haven't walked out yet. One more time.
The New Religion has never, and I do mean ever, lost a tag match. Ever. And Spider, your blood tonight will be on these hands because payback is coming.